Chaos broke out on the Las Vegas Strip yesterday afternoon after reports of a mass stabbing on one of the most recognized streets in the world.
This is something that really impacts this entire community. I mean, people come here, tens of thousands of people are on the Strip at one given time, and people work on the Strip. So this really is having an impact clear across the board. We do know that a total of 8 people were stabbed. 2 of them are dead. And this morning we have new details to share about the person behind all of it.
Reporter Alyssa Bethencourt joins us live now from the Las Vegas Strip. And Alyssa, what can you tell us?
Oh, Rachel, Kalina, I was in the newsroom yesterday as those reports started coming in through the scanner. Everybody was silent, trying to make sure that what we were hearing was correct. Reports of a mass stabbing on the Strip, and then just minutes later, videos and tips started pouring in from people who witnessed what had happened. This morning, you can see things here certainly appear to be normal, but we know they are not. This popular area turned into a crime scene after that stabbing. We know that 8 people were stabbed and 2 people are dead. But if you're just now joining us this morning, we are going to share that photo of the suspect with you for the very first time. Take a look at your screen right now. This is 32-year-old Yoni Barrios. Police say he started running down Las Vegas Boulevard southbound yesterday morning and stabbed those 8 people in some sort of rampage. He was then arrested by police just minutes later. Now, guys, a lot of people are still trying to make sense of this and asking why. Why would somebody do this? We know that the attack was completely unprovoked and that there was no type of altercation beforehand. But for the families of the victims, this all has been incredibly difficult to process. Now, police have shared the names of those 2 victims with us this morning. They are Las Vegas locals Brent Hallett, just 47 years old, and Maris DiGiovanni, 30 years old. You can see photos of her up on the screen right now as well. And we have learned from ABC News that she was a showgirl working on the Strip at the time of the stabbings. Now, police say there are scores of witnesses that they still have to talk to, a lot of surveillance video that they have to look over. But as far as Barrios goes, he's expected to make his first appearance in court today at 1:30. He's currently facing 2 charges of open murder with a deadly weapon and 6 charges of attempted murder with a deadly weapon. Of course, we'll keep you posted on this story, but for now, Kalina and Rachel, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.